Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa, the owner of Sweet and Sassy Treasures, and I'd like to welcome you to Tile 1 in my mixed media tile series. We're going to use rice paper on a 5x7 wood gallery blank along with a mold to create a stunning tile. I love looking at my gallery wall, and I hope that you'll be inspired to create one of your own. We're going to be using this beautiful rice paper by AB Studios. I really liked the gold element and I thought I would play off of that. We'll also be using the IOD Croix mold to add some elegance. I always start with an IOD 5x7 wood gallery blank, and I use a skim coat of paint Couture embossing medium over the top to give it that pottery feel. Once that's dry, I'll add a coat of white paint so that the colors on my rice paper stand out and don't get washed with the color of the background. I'm using Paint Couture Decoupage Medium. I prefer a matte finish, and I will use that over the top of my paper as well. I do spend some time thinking about the placement of the paper to optimize my design. Once my paper's dry, I'll take a sanding block to cut off the excess paper. What I like about that is it leaves a porous edge. When I paint the sides of the tile black, that black paint will absorb into the edge of the paper and it gives it a sort of vignette. And then I always like to give it a coat of sealer, and that way I'm able to wipe off any excess paint if I get it anywhere that I don't want it to be. The IOD LaCroix mold has so many beautiful crosses. This is one of my favorites, and it looks actually pretty good, but it's a little bigger than I think I'd like. This one is definitely too big. And then I do like the thinner one, but it's even longer. So I think I'm going to use this smaller cross, and it will play really well with the design of the paper. For this project, I used black resin, but I still want to paint over the cross with a black mineral-based paint. I plan on using a metallic, and I really like the way that the metallic goes over the top of a mineral-based paint. While painting the sides of the tile, I don't worry about getting paint onto the top. As a last step, I actually like to take the side of my brush and run it around each edge of the tile, actually pulling the paint in spots. Once that's dry, I take a baby wipe and I make the edge more subtle and pull in some of that black paint into the body of the tile. That creates the vignette that I was talking about earlier. Now I'm ready to add the cross. I used Tight Bond Quick and Thick. It really works well with the tiles. And once that's dry, it really doesn't take long. I used Pale Gold Metallic Paint by Paint Couture to paint the cross. You have a lot of options here. You can dry brush or you can go for better coverage, which is what I'm doing here, I'm also making sure that I get the side of the mold painted well. Once that's dry, I'll go in with Black Chiffon Glaze by Couture. It is an absolute favorite of mine, and I will wipe that back. It will make these elements so rich. I also use a little bit of the gold around the edge of my tile, and I will put Black Chiffon over that as well. When I'm applying the Black Chiffon glaze, I try to get excess amount around the mold itself. That really helps create an aged look. Sometimes I don't even wipe that back completely. I'll take the Black Chiffon glaze and I will actually work it in to parts of the rice paper, and that also gives it that vintage feel. When I was done with the Black Chiffon glaze, I decided that I wanted to add a little bit of contrast to the cross. So I took some of that Italian ivory paint and I dry brushed here and there on the high points. And I really like the depth and the character that that added to the cross. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this first tile of the series. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and you'll be notified when new videos drop.